Hi everyone, and good evening. Usually I don't like having a video or creating a video for YouTube at night, but this one is special. Well, special for me. This video is about my Skoda Superb Ambition 4 doors 1.5 turbo, and I love this car. I love it for so many reasons. I'll go with you on this video on why I really like it, what I dislike about it, or what in general what my thoughts are about this car. But in general, just so you know, I've dreamed about this car for about, I think, 6 years. But this version is, I think, about this around kind of years. I think even, about 6 years, even a little bit more. But there is something special about this car. It's like the most usual car, but it's the best in any way. Let's start with the highlight of this car, rather than the engine or the seats or anything. It's the boot. This car has the biggest boot in a sedan, I think. As far as I know, this one has the biggest. If you open it up, you'll see how much space he got in there. There is something around 630 liters that can be inserted in here, can be put in here. Let's say you have, like, I don't know, you want to fly over to some country and leave your car and take some baggage. You want to take a TV, you want to take anything. Let me just show you a video. It's just huge. As well, let's not forget that this boot has also, I think you cannot see it, but it has a full tire as well. It's one of the most useful cars in this time. There is also the, I think it's called Estate, with the 5 doors, but I don't like it. I think this version looks much better. It comes from the factory with black tinted windows, and it's wonderful. It's just looking great. This is mainly why I like this car. It's just looking great. It has LEDs, of course. It's called Skoda Crystal Lightning. You cannot see it right now, but whenever you turn with the car, let's say you want to turn to the left or to the right in this case, the lower light comes up. It's a nice feature. I like it. Of course, electrical mirrors, and wow. Let me open up the back door. You cannot see much, but this car has a lot of space. Lots and lots of space. See? If, let's say, you want to give a space for 3 adults, there is enough space over here for 3 adults. The seats are comfortable, they are in the right height. Even the tallest people can sit in here and feel nice and good with it. A neat feature, it has 2 Type-C outlets, and I think you can see in the video, but it also has a full power. See, I can connect anything from my home to here. I'm putting my phone charger, the 45 watts from Samsung, and it fits well, and I have like the fastest charging phone ever. Also, air conditioner in the back for the kids or people if they drive over here. It's just a useful car in any matter. I love it. I think that I felt disappointment with this car is this chrome. I think you can hear it. It's just not right that a car at this price has a plastic or chrome that is not sitting well. It's pretty annoying. On the other side, it's actually, you can see it move. Over here, you just hear it move. But let's enter the car. So in the car, we have everything. Anything from everything. I have a few disappointments as well in here. But let me go through it. All the windows are electric. And don't take it for granted, because still in 2022, there are cars that come with halfway electric. Which means, let's say I press this button, like the first button, my window button, it goes all the way down. Half electric means you have to press it to make it go up or go down. This one you just make short one for all the windows. You see this black bar, the part of the back mirror? If there is a car or anything in the dead zone of the car, it warns me with orange light. I'll try to give an example, but you get the idea. As well, a lot of space for the person who sits next to the driver. The media, the radio, media, phone, everything is right in the middle. You have over here everything that you need. But basically, if you want to go through all of it, just go to setup. Go to menu. It's right over there. And you can go and see everything you have in your car. Every assist applications and your radio. And you can just go through them all. You have the front assist, lane assist, side assist, driver alert system. You have everything in this car, really. It's high-techy car. That's what I call it. So the air conditioner, it has a few interesting parts that I think that are interesting. The first thing, there is like a lot of horsepower for the air conditioner, and over here where I'm living, it's really important because it's really hot. Let's say I want to have the air conditioner on my face, I mean on the top level and not on the legs. You'll see how fast, how strong it is. You can get cooled off in like a moment. I love it. So if you like physical buttons, you can use all of these, but you have also in the touch screen. Also, another neat feature is air care. Basically, what it means, it gives another filter for the air conditioner. It's like if you drive around some place that is not very clean, you can just click on it and you feel much better. Some people say it's fake. I feel the change. I feel that the air is cleaner once I press on it. So it's true. It is working. Media, of course, you can work with your phone. There is Apple Apple Car and Android CarPlay. It has everything. My complaint, or complaints basically, is that except from the radio, let's say I'm going to the radio and I want like to say I want to say to have changes, like let's say I want to have different stations, like let's say I want FM and go to radio. See, I have the manual. If I turn off the car, it won't save the change that I've made. Or let's say I went to the setup and I want to say the screen, I would like to turn on the screensaver, it won't save it. You can search in Google and see that it's been like this for a few years now, and Skoda would not give an answer for it. I think it's a bug, and I think they should fix it, because it's annoying. But the basic stuff that you want to save, like let's say favorites in the radio and stuff like that, it saves. But everything else, it's not. It's a shame. A little shame. Right below it, there is this part, which is like the power outlet, cigarette lighter, and however you want to call it. But it's just one outlet, and I need more. So I bought this one, and there is like an additional 3. And there's USBs as well. Really useful. You can, if you want, I can send you a link for this item. And this part as well acts like a charger for your phone, like if you have the wireless charging with your phone. Of course, start and stop engine. Skoda wants to be different, so it's right behind the wheel bar instead of this place. I don't mind. What else? Everything, well, every place or corner that your body is interacted with is soft, and I can't say how much it's useful for me, because I like to keep my leg like this, and I feel like it feels soft, kind of soft, and I like it. Over here you have a lot of stuff to save, like full bottles and a few more stuffs in here. Let me turn on the light, I think it would be better. Over here, a place for cups, and so over here you can have like 2 cups, but this one is a great idea. Let's say you have like a bottle of Coke, you just put it in the middle, and while driving you can open it up because you have like this tiny parts. It's really useful, and I'm using it a lot. You have the auto brake, which means, and basically the main reason why I got this car is, let's say you are in a traffic light on red and you don't want to keep pressing the stop, like the brakes, so you keep this one, and then green parking comes up. About the wheel and the driver cockpit, I have a hate and love part with this part of the car. Basically, the main reason is, I think a car in 2022 should have a digital dashboard, but because this dashboard is so looking nice and have everything that I need, I don't really mind. But in like almost any car, if you are in the middle of a talk, you have like this answer button and stop call button. But on this one you don't have it. You need to use this little wheel, and it's annoying. It really is annoying, and it took me a while to figure it out, the code that I'm having, because I didn't know I had to use like the screen. But no, you just have to to click on it. You'll see it if you have this car. So random menus, basically you have to use these 2. But if you're in the middle of a menu, so let's say I want to go to driving data, then I click on driving data, and here I change whatever I want. So I want to see the warning, to limit, not to limit, but ask the car for warning to give it at kind of speed, oil temperature, consumption, average consumption. It says a really high one, but it's only because I've been standing for a while now. Range, driving time, distance, average speed, and how much I'm driving. There are a few more menus. This one never has anything. I think it's one of the places where it's like only if you have problem with the car it tells you. And assist systems, it's like everything that you need. Speed limit and again all the assist and everything that we already saw in the infotainment system. The usual Volkswagen, Skoda, Seat, whatever, they still are using this one to pull and start the front fogs. You have to pull once, and if you want the back ones, you pull once again, and then you see that it's on, off. So how is the fuel economy? Basically, it's a car that does every 14 kilometers 1 liter, which is really nice for a big car like this. Really, like let's say even a Kia Picanto, like the most smallest car ever, is doing like 1 to 10. This one does 1 to 14 in the highway. In the city you can get like to 1 to 11, 1 to 10, 1 to 12, depends on how much you press the gas. But there is a little trick with this car, and I'll show you a short video. So as I told you, this gear, the car, has a neat feature that helps you save some gas. Just tap the gas once while driving, and then the car makes the engine run with just 2 cylinders, the kind of eco mode. Instead of going 2k RPM, I can glide with just 1k RPM. Saves gas while going downhill, kind of putting the car in neutral. Thank you, DSG. You see? So you don't have to use a lot of fuel. It's really nice. It's really useful. Over here I have like my home. There is everything that I need. As well, there is an option to cool up this place, like this compartment, this plastic. And there is a light if you need it. I don't need it. And I think you even have a USB somewhere over here. Yeah, you have a USB over here somewhere. It's a lot of space. And another neat feature, if you want to keep your hand rest a little bit higher, you can just leave it like this and drive. And I love it. I feel like king when it's higher and I just use my right hand to drive. It's wonderful. I like this car, really. I can't tell you how much I love it. If you have glasses, you have place for you to hold them. So the back window mirror, this one is really nice as well. And why? Because if there is a car behind you that does a lot of light, it just lowers the light automatically. You don't have to press anything. You don't have to to pull the little thing or anything. It just does its job. So in general, what do you think about this car? Again, I think you already know. I think it's wonderful. I think it's useful. I think if you buy this car, it's either way you are in a higher management or you need a space for you and your kids, and you have it, and you'll have everything that you need. It's kind of fuel. It kind of saves fuel, but it's still a big car. It has a lot of fuel capacity. You can hold up to 75 liters of fuel, which is insane. And so you don't have to come to a gas station very often. And I think that's it. That's all I had to say about my Skoda Superb, my big love. Thank you for watching, and if you have any question, please do let me know. I would love to answer you. Thank you.